Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel!
Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Coach Kest, would you like to make an opening statement?
Thank you. First of all, we also would like to thank the Wentz Financial Group for sponsoring this today, as well as all the other sponsors and boosters and faculty members, my team for being here today, the sports writers. Thank you very much for coming. You know, the last 4 years, this program, we've had a great ride. 87 wins in the last 4 years in the MAC, which is the most of any women's basketball program. It could not have happened, first of all, without the great support that I've had from my staff. You can never be successful unless you have great people surrounding you. And I have been very, very blessed with an associate head coach, Melissa Jackson, who's been with me for 11 years. Candace Smith has been with me for 9 years as well. Preston Reed, Sam Pierce, great GAs. You know, you're not going to have that kind of success unless you have people that believe in your system, believe in the support. We've had a great winning tradition the last 4 years because we've brought the culture back of winning. You know, for us, it's about winning. It's about surrounding ourselves with players that believe in us. And I've been very blessed over the last, 6-7 years with great players. This group that we have this year reminds me a lot of the group that we had in my third year. We had 5 new players and 2 freshmen. And we turned that program around. A year later, we went to the WBI. So this group that we have this year reminds me a lot. We have 6 freshmen, and we have 1 new transfer player from Pittsburgh. But our expectations are always to win championships here. We've built a culture of winning championships. Now, we are very young. Our system is very difficult with the way we play. We're up-tempo style. We run a lot of plays. It takes our young ladies a couple of years to learn the system. So I'm not going to say today or tomorrow we're going to be great. That's not going to happen. But every day in practice, our young ladies continue to grow and get better. We were very fortunate this year with sponsors that we were able to go to Canada over the summer, and we developed a great team chemistry among the coaches and the players and the staff that we feel are going to benefit us at the end of the year, which is when we always try to play our best basketball, because again, for us, it's not where you start, but it's where you finish. And we're very lucky that we've gone to the championship game 2 out of the last 5 years. We've been to the postseason the last 4 years. And so even though we're very young and very inexperienced, we want our players to understand that, being 500 in this program is unacceptable. Our goal is to win the East. Our goal is to win championships. It's not about how many wins. We don't ever talk about wins and losses. We talk about getting better every practice and getting better every day. And I'm surrounded by these 2 wonderful young ladies who are seniors and who are co-captains. And, Alex Ricketts, you guys haven't heard a lot about Alex, but she's been behind 2 fantastic players in Hannah Luberg and Anita Brown. And we were talking about this beforehand. I truly believe she's one of the best 10 players that are in the MAC right now. She is very versatile. She does amazing things on the court. She's our best rebounder. She's our best defender. She can play 3 positions. She can attack the basket. She can shoot the 3. She does a lot of things. So I think it's going to be pretty exciting for you all to get a chance to watch her play this year, because she has been a role player this year. But this year, we expect her to be an all-conference player. And then Hannah Plyman, she was 3rd team, all-conference. Sophomore year, junior year, I believe 2nd team, and hands down, she's the best shooter in the league, if not in the country. And we're expecting big things from these 2 young ladies, as well as the young ladies that are sitting here today. Great team chemistry. I really enjoy coaching them. They have done an outstanding job in the classroom, over a 3.0 grade point average every year since I've been here. They're out in the community. You know, they're wonderful young ladies, and I'm really excited to see how this team progresses every practice and every game, just because we are so young and there's so much to learn. But I'm really excited about where this future is headed, and open for questions.
Coach, I have one to start off. The team graduated the most winning class in program history. How have Plyman and Ricketts stepped up to take the leadership of this squad?
You know, they've done a great job of stepping up. I think, and I don't always see it all the time, but I think that they consistently talk to the young players, especially the ones in their position, the ones that are maybe struggling as freshmen, because there's so many things that these young ladies have to learn, and they have been there. You know, it was really tough for these young ladies their first year, learning the system, learning all the plays that we run, how we run a fast break, and so they can relate to them, and I think they've done an excellent job of communicating to the freshmen of what our expectations are, and you just have to be patient, because good things will eventually happen to those kids.
Anyone else?
All right.
George Thomas, the Akron Beacon Journal. Other than these two young ladies, who do you see stepping up for you right now? Can you make that judgment yet?
Yeah, I mean, returning players, you know, Greta Burry, she was our starter last year for us. She's very strong, one of the best passing post players in the conference, very good rebounder, very smart player, understand what's going on. Shaq Walker is a young lady that you know, didn't play much for us last year and has really progressed. She's probably one of the best rebounders I've seen in a long time. She just goes after every rebound. Very positive. The kids get along extremely well with her, so she runs the floor extremely well. She's our rim runner. Then you have Allie. Allie's done a really good job over the summer to really gain some confidence in her three-point shooting. She's one of the better three-point shooters. Sometimes she just doesn't know it herself, but she wants to win. Let's see, returning players. Lauren Hung has done a great job over the summer, getting confidence in her ability. Megan Sefcik was injured 2 years ago. She is probably number 2 on the team when you look at a three-point shooter. Last year was the first year after her injury, so she didn't really have the confidence that she has today. And then we have a lot of newcomers, and you know, Brittany Gordon played for Pittsburgh for 3 years, and we're expecting her to come in with a lot of confidence and understanding of the game. And then we have a really fast point guard in Shawnee Edmonds. I think everybody's going to really enjoy watching her play. She reminds me a lot of Casey Castle, but more of an offensive threat. She can go to the basket, she can shoot the three, needs to get a little bit stronger right now. Hopefully she'll be as strong as Casey got when she became a junior. Because you know, being in the MAC obviously is you know, it's a great conference, and the players are going to be very strong and very competitive, and so she needs to step her game up a little bit. We've just had a lot of players, and you know, we're in a situation where we can have a lot of different kids contribute. We can go small, we can go big. We have a local young lady, Caitlin Berry, who was injured last year, and we expect her to play her best basketball once we get into MAC play. So there's really, we don't have a starting position, we don't have a starting 5 right now. I know these 2 young ladies are definitely starting for us, but you know, the more depth we have, the better we'll be at the end of the year.
Andy Harris, Gatehouse, Ohio, media. Coach, when you have this many new players coming in, how long in the season before you really get a good feel for the personality of the team and where they're going to be their most comfortable?
It's like I said earlier, it's going to take a while. There's so much that they have to learn besides the system. They're going to have to learn each other's, and we talk about that every day. You know, you got to know each player's strengths and weaknesses. Where do the post players want the ball? Do they want it high, low? Who do we want to get the ball in the post? Who do we not want the ball into the post? And that takes a while to understand. And then, like I said, our system is hard. You know, everybody thinks scoring 80 points a game is really easy at the tempo that we play, and it takes a while for our kids to buy into it. And then once they buy into it and they see the success, then it's a lot easier, and again, that takes a while. So I think there's going to be some ups and downs, no question. We have a very difficult schedule, I believe, for such a young program. You know, we play at Penn State, you know, we're at a Georgia State tournament. We play Youngstown State, who has a very good coach and very good program. So for us, there's no timetable. It's just one day at a time for us. And so we've had great days, and then we've had a couple bad days, and then we have a couple good days, a couple bad days. So it's going to take a while. But I think everybody's going to be pretty excited about where we're going to be at the end of the year when it really matters once we get into MAC play. And then again, ultimate goal is to win a championship.
Evan Meyer, Mac reporter online. Alex, talk about learning from Anita and watching her play through your career and her career as well. How much did you learn just watching from her every game, every practice? How did that, and now it will fit into your game?
I'm so fortunate to be able to learn from the best. I know as a freshman I came in and I was clueless, so I'm so fortunate to play behind two great players. And this year I'm going to be able to take that and be able to help out the younger freshmen, and hopefully they'll be able to learn from me.
Marla Ridenauer, Akron Beacon Journal. For Coach Kest, obviously Anita was a kind of a unique athlete. Did you continue to look for players that had some of her traits when you kind of reloaded the team?
Yeah, we're always looking for players like Anita and Hannah Luberg and Rachel Tecca, and we definitely feel like we found those players, but they're just going to be young, like Hannah. Hannah Plyben didn't play very much her freshman year. Anita Brown did not play very much their freshman year because it does take a while for them to learn the system. You know, Alyssa Clay from Indianapolis, you know, she's very similar to Anita. She could be Anita, but right now she's still learning what this level is all about. You know, Shayna Harmon, she's one I think you guys are going to enjoy watching her play. She's small, but she's just one of the toughest kids I've seen. Very smart player, just gets those rebounds. But yeah, we're a system team, and so for us, recruiting-wise, we know exactly what we need to recruit. We know we need a rim runner. We know we need a 2 that can shoot the 3. We need a 3 that can defend the best player. We need a 3 that can rebound. And so for us, we feel like this is a great recruiting class. These kids are buying into the system. They've been working extremely hard. It's just a big adjustment, and they're understanding that right now. But they're going to see the benefits, towards the end of the year when we start surprising some people.
Any other media questions? Okay, we'll open it up to the fans. Anybody have a question for Coach or the players? Of course.
My name's Derek Daly. I'm a grad student here. My question is, I know traditionally Bowling Green has been the main powerhouse in the MAC. Who do you see besides yourselves to be the MAC leaders this year?
Well, the last couple of years, it hasn't been Bowling Green. It's been Ohio. So in the East right now, Ohio has a majority of their players returning. I think they have 6 seniors, and plus they also have a young lady who played in Indiana. So they'll probably be the favorite, and I'm guessing they'll probably be one of the favorites to win the whole thing. Obviously, Buffalo last year reminds us a lot about this team. Very young. They struggled early on, but at the end of the year, they were playing great basketball. And then on the West, Central Michigan has everybody back. Toledo has a lot of players back. But one thing that I've learned in the 11 years here, that you better be ready to play in the MAC. It doesn't matter if you're in last place, if you're in first place. If you're not prepared in the MAC, you will lose games. And, really impressed with the MAC this year. The coaches are all returners this year. We have no new coaches in the league. It's going to be pretty exciting. But, right now I would say based on last year and what they have this year, those were the teams. Thank you.
Any other questions from the audience? Raise your hand. I'll come over.
All right,
Here we go.
Hannah.
Hold on. We have one. And
Hi, I'm Ann Bruno. Watch all your games. Tell me, seniors, what are you looking forward most to the season?
Just playing again. It's been a long time since we ended that Buffalo game in the semifinals. Kind of stuck with us the rest of the postseason. But just playing together with the new team, getting together with our teammates, and really enjoying this final ride.
I mean, yeah, same. We have great chemistry already, so I can't wait to see what we do, and super excited for MAC play.
Scott, you have a follow-up?
Yeah, for at least the seniors, how do you think the freshmen have adapted to the college level of play, from your personal opinion?
Personally, I think they came in ready to go, ready to play, and it's been hard. They came in when we went to Canada, so we started out doing 10 practices, 3 hours a day, so that kind of was an adjustment for them, and to get to know the system to play right away as we went to Canada in the summer. But I think that helped them a lot to take that and learn from that and put that into the season and where we want to be and where we think we're going to go.
I agree with her. She said it all.
And then how have the newcomers blended with you guys? You know, you've been here for a while. Have you taken them under your wing?
So Coach came up with a great idea at the beginning, and we all had buddies. So my buddy is Shanae, and that's really helped us bond with them, and I think we all get along great, and that's helped us out.
Also, we are here all summer long, and despite the other students that are here during the summer, it's normally just us, our team, and other athletes. But since we're here all summer, we pretty much hang out all summer other than lifting, conditioning, and all our workouts. We really do bond a lot during the summer, and then off the court, too, we hang out as much as we do on the court.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your time. We're going to get ready to switch over to the men's side. They're going to come up here in the next few moments.